NATO Baltic leaders meeting in Helsinki, fighting back against a hybrid war in the Baltic Sea they blame on Russia, following a number of sabotage acts on undersea cables and pipelines in recent months. NATO says it will bolster security in the region.
It will involve a range of assets, including frigates and maritime patrol aircraft. We have agreed today to launch an initiative to deploy new technologies to this effort, including a small fleet of naval drones to provide enhanced surveillance and deterrence.
They also discussed ways to respond to Moscow's so-called shadow fleet of aging tankers used to evade Western oil and gas sanctions imposed on Russia after it invaded Ukraine. President, how effective do you really think some of the measures that are going to be proposed by Baltic NATO leaders can really be?
The Latvian Navy briefed me recently that we have roughly 2,000 ships each day at the Baltic Sea. So let's face it, we can't ensure 100% protection.
Finnish officials say that in December, a tanker called Eagle S belonging to Moscow's shadow fleet used its anchor to damage cables between Finland and Estonia. The Eagle S tanker is now docked here in a port east of Helsinki. That is because Finnish authorities were able to board and seize it before it got away. But that is rare because most suspected sabotage ships evade detection. Monitoring thousands of ships in a sea as vast as the Baltic is clearly one of the main challenges facing NATO, and it's not the only one.
Threshold to intervene is very high. Then there's a question of attribution that those sabotages or alleged sabotages are also hard to attribute.
The Kremlin denies any links to Baltic sabotage. Proving otherwise is not easy. The very nature of a hybrid conflict is that it's carried out in the shadows, below the surface and far from sight. Natacha Butler, Al Jazeera, Helsinki.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.